Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming on over today. Love you guys. Welcome new and old subscribers. I appreciate all of you, every one of you, and thanks for those of you who make comments and give me likes. It really does help my channel, and it's just fun to get to know you as well. So thanks for that. Okay, today's video I am going to show you some of the journals that I've been working on and some other crafty things that I have been doing. So the month of July of 2021, brain fog, was kind of a slow month for me, but that's okay. I was doing some other things instead of doing videos and doing some crafting, but I did manage to get some things finished. Or not finished, just started. You know, I got my hands in the muck of all my creative supplies. So let me just show you some of the stuff that I did. Well, you can see that I worked on some journals, and one day I got a whole thing of junk in the mail, so I threw this together. It's all junk from a day's worth of mail, okay? So an envelope, just what was inside. You know, this was a big envelope filled with some things, and it's just like I'm sitting on the couch and I folded it all together, and it's, okay, let's just, you know, figure out what I'm going to do with this and make it a book. And so I did, and it can be an art journal. It can be, you can cover it up with blank paper. You can paint on it. You can do so many things with these things. Pockets for, you know, secret notes to yourself, or, you know, a glue book. These are great glue books, you guys. Really easy to work with. Okay, so I made one of those, just a 3-hole pamphlet stitch on that. And I've been working a little bit here and there on this glue book, and I'll give it a title eventually. But I've got a few pages left, and I just, you know, messing around with scraps on my desk and things that have no home. So I gave them a home in here. And there's still some places I would like to, you know, find or put things. And that's what's great about these glue books, is you can come back to them. I've got glue on here. Come back to these things and add your little tidbits that you have left on your desk or whatever, and you don't know what to do with them. These are great for that. So yeah, this is an old journal that I took the guts out of. 2 signatures. And I made this journal, and if you remember, this was an old address book, and this is a paint pour experiment, and it was just something that I did. And so I made a little plate right here with the word journal on it, and just use some fabric to cover the spine. And it's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and this is just some elastic that I had in my stash. And I used up some of my painted papers. Here's a pocket. Again, this can be a glue book or a journal book. I kind of want it to be a journal book, and so what I did was I took, I have a roll of tracing paper that I found at a Goodwill, but you can get tracing paper anywhere. And I just cut up pieces and I put it on here, and I tested it out to make sure that any old pen will work on this stuff, and it does. So I still have the painted paper backgrounds that I can write on, and yeah, it's just kind of a fun little catch-all. And I had painted paper set without any purposes. Those are fun, right? I like black and tan. So, and there was a psych reference if any of you caught that. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this, and a little pocket there. So yep, just taking an old journal, an old address book, took the guts out and made a journal out of it. So there's that one. This also was a, it already had the word journal on it, but it was starting to unglue on the spine. So I took some fabric that I had and remade the cover. I redid the covers, 2 signatures, and just had some leftover papers from a printable thing that I got, I believe from, hold on a second, Victoria Design. And it's the botanical journal kit. So I was able to use up some of those, and I made it so that it could be a journal too for writing in. So yeah, some pages I'm not sure if I can write on them or not, but they're so pretty I didn't want to cover them up. For instance, wait for it, this one isn't that pretty? That's just pretty. So I didn't quite want to cover it up with paper to But, you know, the thing is, I could reprint this. It's on my computer forever and a day. I bought it, you know, so it was one of those, she had a sale, and it's really pretty paper. And here's some tracing paper that I used, there's the garbage truck. I used some stains to put on the sides of that. And so isn't that cute? I just don't know if I feel like covering that up. But yeah, lots of writing space in here. So yeah, really simple. And I think it's 2 signatures, and I think it's about, crud, I don't remember. It's over a month worth of journal pages on there, kind of a thing. So that would be a good subject journal, or you could throw it and make it a glue book too or something if you wanted. All right, so in this one, not quite finished with it, obviously, but there's 3 signatures. It is an old children's book, and it was just had some weird pictures in it, so I gutted it and took some fabric, and yeah, not a great job on the cover, but you know, honestly, I didn't want to get too involved with it, and it doesn't look great on this green background. I don't like that. don't like it. But anyway, so when I open it up here, we've got all this, and here is the spine. It was called the Sleepy Time Treasury, and so I took the idea from Pam at the Paper Outpost and took the spine and made a bookmark out of it so that it could be used with the book. And it's, again, using some of my pages, my scrapbook paper. And because of the size, I made Franken pages. You know, I extended the pages out a little bit. So, and this one can go either way because I've got lined paper going this way. So I haven't decided which way I'm going to do it. Probably this way. It just makes more sense. But 3 pages or 3 signatures, some packaging paper. This is from an old scrapbook of my mom's. Scrapbook paper and coffee dyed paper, or avocado dyed, I believe that one is. So yeah, I just wanted to make a few books. I was in the mood to make books rather than decorate books. And I had these, and I have more. I have these book covers that I've gutted, and they're just sitting there without anything in them. I'm messy with the glue. I get it everywhere. Of course, it does get everywhere, but anyway, so there's that, and that's just kind of fun, you know. Anyway, so there's that. And also, I tried my hand at making paper. Now, I've got a lot to learn when it comes to making paper, because the pulp that I had, these don't feel like paper to me at all. They feel more like, well, they're fiber paper, and you can get this stuff at any craft store, but I wanted to try it. So what I did was I had scraps, and so I just made pulp out of it with my Vitamix blender, and I see a piece of plastic in there that I didn't quite get out. But it's not pliable. It's more like a clay. It would make I could see pressing it onto a form and making like ornaments with it, because it's just, I don't know, it's not pliable at all. So what I'll end up doing is I'll use it because it's really kind of cool. But I tried putting, and this one's just really, you can see all the texture in there. It didn't dry real flat, and it was probably too thick, not enough water. But I used some seeds in here, and there's a little piece of plastic, and I don't know if you can see it, shiny. Anyway, so I tried it. What did I put in here? Some sort of oregano or something, I don't know, just to give it some color. Dropped some coffee granules on here and sprinkled some seeds in the mix. This one as well, with a little white paper too, just to give it a little more dimension. This has some pretty colors in it. And then my attempts at leaves and things, but this one turned out okay, but as you can see, it's coming off. There almost needs to be a glue or something in the mix so that these things will stick, but you can see they're coming off. And so maybe, I don't know what I'll do. I might be able to Mod Podge those on and still be able to use them. But the flowers, isn't that pretty? I should have just crinkled them up and put them in the slurry so that they would just get mixed in with it. But yeah, you can see this is just completely off. So, you know, it's still fun. I mean, it's got a cool indentation, but yeah, I'll end up having to pull all those off or glue them all back on somehow. But I was a little disappointed in that. But it's still pretty, and I will still use it. It's really thick though, so it was my first try. So not bad for a first try, even with watching videos from people who have done it before. So anyway, and then watching the Olympics, just took a bag of scraps, you know, another one of these tins, you know, I've got these roaster tins. These make great little carry-alls. So just put some scraps in that from my drawer and just went to town, did some stamping and just put them all on. Just felt like gluing that day, right? You have those days, you just feel like gluing. And I could have brought out a glue book too to do this, but I thought I haven't had Masterboards. I haven't made any Masterboards in a while. And these Masterboards are so versatile. You can do so many things with these. You can sew all around them and make them really, really fun and cool. You can use it as a book cover, you know. I would glue it a little better for that. Use it as a book cover or a journal cover. And these were just, as you can see, just junky papers left over from other things. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, you guys. Not a, you know, real heavy haul at all by any means, but just some fun stuff. And I wanted to try making paper. I've had it on my list of things to do for over a year and I just haven't done it. And we had some nice warm days, and so I thought, let's do the make paper thing, and then we can say we've done it, we've tried it, whether we like it or not, and let them set outside and dry. And it was good. It was a fun experiment, and I will try it again. I'll just have to get it a little thinner, I think. And what I was using might not have been ideal as well. So there's that. I've got a lot to learn about it, but that's part of our process, right? That's how we learn and trying new things. That's how we go. Okay, friends, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel and seeing what I'm up to. Love you guys. Take care. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.